let's talk about the 10 books that I really want to get to next year. Hey guys, so today we are going to be talking about the 10 books that I really want to get to next year, and the only reason I'm doing 10 is because I'm filming this on the 3rd of December and I'm hoping that I may be getting some books for Christmas. So I don't want to do my full 26 for 26 because I am going to do that, but I don't want to do that yet because I don't know what books I'm going to get for Christmas. So get cozy, grab a blanket, grab a coffee, and let's get into it. So, I've got the books next to me. I've got 10 books, however, one of them I'm including 3 books in that because it's a series and I really want to get to it. So, yeah, and they're all a bit of a mix. You can see some here. Let's ignore them. A bit of a mix of romance, fantasy, and some thrillers, but let's just get into it. The first one I've got is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I bought this on my way to Cyprus this year, and the reviews I've seen about it have been really, really good. I did try and pick it up. I think I got to page... pardon me. I got to page 12. It wasn't really the right time to read it because I couldn't really take it in and focus because I was in a villa with some of my friends and it was very loud. So I didn't really get time to read this because I really wanted to enjoy it. But I'm really hoping that I can take this either on holiday with me next year or read this sometime in the summertime next year. But I do love a Taylor Jenkins Reid book. I love all of them. So this is our first one. The next one I've got is the Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. I loved The Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy. I love Five Survive. And I bought this one last year, so 2024. I just never got around to it because I've got so many books that I need to read them. I need to stop buying them. But anyway, the Reappearance of Rachel Price. I love the way that her books can keep me on edge and keep me grounded until the very, very end. So I'm really intrigued. They're a real page turner. This one's quite a lot bigger, I think, than her other books, but I'm really excited to get my teeth into it and read it. Next one I've got is a new release from this year, and I haven't really spoken about it this year, and I put it in my October TBR. No, my November TBR this book was in. Watch this video up here if you haven't. But this is Fake Skating, spoiler alert. I didn't read it when I put it in my TBR, but you know, it's fine. And this is by Lynn Painter. I love a Lynn Painter book. I just haven't got round to it yet because I weren't feeling a YA rom-com hockey romance. I love Better Than the Movies. I loved The Love Wager. I loved The Do-Over. I just need to read this. Yeah, I'm really hoping next year is the year that I just absolutely read loads of books that I love, do lots of book content and loads of things like that. That's what I really want to do next year. They are my own personal goals. But anyway, so we've got Fake Skating. The next one I've got is Consider Me by Becca Mack. I've had this on my TBR for a good while now. I just haven't got around to it. It is a hockey romance. I think the thing that's scaring me is the size, but I really do want to read it because I really want to enjoy it. And what I see about this book is really positive things. So I'm interested to read this book and get into it and also kind of love it because I think everyone loves this series. Read the whole series and love the whole series. But yeah, this is a hockey romance. That's all I know, and everyone loves it basically. Let's get on to this stack over here. I've got Mile High by Liz Tom Ford. I was tempted to put the entire series in this list, but I haven't heard the best about this book, but apparently all the others are really good, so I'm excited to get into this. And I have got all of them other than caught up, so I'm really excited to get into this, and hopefully I like the series and read them all. But yeah, the next one I've got here is a bit of a chunky one, and the sequel or the other one in the duology just came out, Brimstone. So I've got Quicksilver here. I bought this last Christmas. I haven't read it yet because the size is really intimidating to me. Lots of people love it, which again intimidates me because it's a fantasy everyone loves. And the second one's just come out as well. So I really want to get to this book next year. And I also really want to read the second one in the duet as well. So yeah, I don't really know what this is about, except for I think it's a fantasy. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to get to this. I'm just a little bit scared of it. Next we've got Ruthless Vows. I read Divine Rivals last year. I still haven't picked up this book because, and I can tell you why, the reviews on it, people didn't love it as much as the first one, which has really scared me. However, I loved the first one. I want to read the second one. I am excited to read this book. I want to be back with these characters, but I think this one's meant to be more about the politics of the world rather than their romance, which is fine. I do like a book, but I just haven't really been in the mood for it this year, to be completely honest. My reading hasn't been that great this year altogether. But anyway, so I want to read this. Next one I've got, I haven't read this. And I don't own the rest of the series. This is the only one I own. And people describe it as Gossip Girl in London, rich societies, sorts of lots of drama and stuff, which really, really excites me. And it's a book I'd really love because I feel like I'd eat it up. However, I just haven't been in the mood, and I'm a bit worried because everyone loves it and love this series. But I do really want to get to it next year. It's just a little bit like, oh, intimidating. But I'm sure I'd love it, and I'm sure I would absolutely eat it up. So the next one I've got is 3 books, but I'm going to count them as one. And it is the rest of the Powerless series by Lauren Roberts. Reckless, Fearless and Fearful. I didn't love the first book. And I think because it got all the hype and attention, I was a bit like, oh, am I going to enjoy the second 2 books? So I never got around to picking them up. I want to finish the series. Also, because I didn't enjoy the first one, I'm a bit like, oh. But then again, I don't know if I was in the right headspace to read it at the time. I had a lot going on, so it could have just been that. But also, I read that book last year, so I don't remember really what happened. I need to watch a recap or reread it next year. Might do a reread before I read these. I might binge read them. I will admit, these books are absolutely beautiful, so I do really want to read them. I just need to get around to it, and I haven't wanted to get around to it and read these recently, but I really do. And the last book is Hexed. I have still got the sticker on it, in the Never After series, and I believe this is the last book in the Never After series by Emily McIntyre. I love this series. I just hear I love these series. I think I've read 3 or 4 this year. I've absolutely loved them. Look at the stenciled edges. This book is absolutely beautiful, and it's meant to be like a Ursula and Sebastian sort of romance. So I'm really looking forward to it. The thing holding me back is the length. It's a 550-page dark romance book. Like, what? But that's fine. I'm sure I will absolutely love it and eat it up. Just don't want to finish this series, basically. I think is another reason why I haven't read it yet, because I believe this is the last one. I absolutely love it. She's come out with some other books this year, and she's got a series that she had already written before this, so I need to read that too. But I just don't want to finish this series. I love reading these books so much. So this is the last one on my list. But as I said, these are the 10 books that I know at the moment I want to read. There'll be 16 books added to this list, but these are the 10 that I'm like, I absolutely want to read these no matter what other books I get. I need to read these next year. If I don't read these next year, I'll be very, very sad, because my 25 and 2025 is not looking so hot. I will admit, and I don't know if I'm going to finish it because I think I've only read about 4 or 5 of the books from my list. So I'm intrigued to see if I can, and I might do at the end of the year a little recap on how many of the books I actually was able to read this year and how many I wasn't. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. Comment down below what you're hoping to read this year, next year as well,